Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates are golden brown photosynthetic protists and they are aquatic. They are mainly marine and some freshwater forms are also exist. They may occur in different colors like red, yellow, green, blue, and this happens due to the presence of main pigment. Now we will see the main characteristic of dinoflagellate. Here I have drawn a diagram for the reference. Since dinoflagellates, they belong to kingdom Protista, so the organism is unicellular, eukaryotic. The body of the organism, it is covered by a rigid coat, and this rigid coat is known as theca or lorica, which consists of two or more sculptured plate, and these plates are made up of cellulose or pectin. So in the diagram you can see here, so this is here, that is which I have shaded with red color, that is the sculpted plate which constitutes the rigid coat which makes the theca. So this is the theca which forms the outer coat of the dinoflagellates and which is made up of two or more sculpted plates, and that is made up of cellulose or pectin. And so the dinoflagellates are also known as armored dinoflagellates. Here that the theca, that is also known as lorica, it has two groups. So you can see here that is the two groups are present here, that is these groups are either longitudinal or transverse. So we will see that theca has two groups and these groups are longitudinal, and that longitudinal groove is known as sulcus. So this is sulcus. So this here you can see here, this is the longitudinal groove and this is known as sulcus. And the other group, that is transverse, and that is known as annulus or cingulum. So these are the two groups. You can see here this group, this is the transverse group and this is longitudinal group. So this transverse group is known as annulus. Dinoflagellates are motile and biflagellate protist. So we'll see the flagella. Flagella here, that is, we will write down here, it's a biflagellate. The flagella is heterocone type. Both the flagella, they are unequal in sizes. So here that the transverse flagellum, which is here, that here this flagella, this is the transverse flagellum and this is longitudinal flagellum. So transverse flagellum here, both the flagellums, they are different in sizes. Longitudinal flagellum. Longitudinal flagellum is narrow and smooth, and it lies in the sulcus. The second one, so this here I will mark it, this is the longitudinal flagellum. The second flagellum, that is transverse flagellum. The transverse flagellum is lying in the annulus. It lies in the annulus. So this is transverse. So I will just, since I have no place here, I am just writing short form, that is transverse TF, which stands for transverse flagellum. And these two flagellum, since it is a photosynthetic protist, so here certain pigments are present. So we will see what are the pigments present in the dinoflagellates, and these pigments are chlorophyll A, C, alpha carotene, beta carotene, and xanthophyll. And these pigments, they are present either in the plastids or in the chromatophore. So with the help of these pigments, it synthesizes organic food. Now we will see the next characteristic, that is nucleus. Nucleus is quite large, and the chromosome which is present inside the nucleus, they remain condensed even during the interphase, and the chromosomes, they lack histone. So histone protein is not present. And nuclear membrane and the nucleolus, they remain present during the cell division, and this type of organization is known as mesokaryon. So this type of organization is called mesokaryon. Now we will talk about the reproduction. Mode of reproduction is both asexual and sexual. Asexual and sexual. In asexual mode of reproduction, it occurs by fission, by binary fission. Mother cell divides into two daughter cells, that is the fission. Sexual reproduction, it could be isogamous or anisogamous. Some dinoflagellates, they possess trichocysts and cnidoblast. So these structures, these are the characteristics of coelentrates. Some dinoflagellates, they show bioluminescence. Example of bioluminescent dinoflagellate is Noctiluca. Certain dinoflagellates, they proliferate in large number and cause red tide. Red tide where? In the sea. And the examples of the dinoflagellates which cause red tides are Goniolus and Gymnodinium. This was all about the general characteristics of dinoflagellates, which you need to know for your board examination and as well as for medical entrance test. In the next video, I will discuss about the general characteristics of diatoms.